On today's Expert Process Podcast, do you know that it takes 10,000 hours to master any subject? Welcome to the Expert Process Podcast, where we cut the time to mastery in half with our seasoned pros. And now, from Atlanta, Georgia, broadcasting worldwide, here's your resident expert, Durante Smith.
Hey guys, Durante Smith back with the Expert Process Podcast. One more time. This is the last interview for the day, anyway, of what has been a fantastic week. I have met so many awesome people. Today I'm sitting with Celia Catunda. Is that how you said Catunda? She's out of Brazil. She has a property, Luna. I can't think of the full title, but it's Luna, and she has, it's a 1.3 billion views on YouTube?
Yes.
On YouTube. So I'm sitting here with the social media influencer, a big one. So I want to welcome to the show. And I want to say, first, tell us a little about yourself, Celia, how you got started into animation, and then tell us about your company.
Hi, I'm Celia. I'm here at Kidscreen, and very happy to be here again. I used to come every year because it's a place where you can meet lots of people and do present your creation. I'm basically I am a creator of characters and animated series, and my show is Earth de Luna. Yes, in Spanish is El Mundo de Luna. It's here in some in the West in some Spanish broadcasters like Puntista and Univision streaming, and in South America in Discovery Kids.
Discovery Kids.
Yeah,
right.
And it's a show that's all about science. And in every episode, we'll start with a question about something. Why is that the way it is?
Okay.
And then the fun thing about the show is that she finishes with even more questions.
She starts with a question and finishes.
Yeah, because that's what's the beauty of science is that
That's right.
you need to one question lead to another.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's why you get discovering the things. And
That's right.
And I always wanted to do animation. I'm a designer.
Okay.
And since kid, when I was like 14 years old, I was actually watching Tom and Jerry, and I said, well, somebody's work is doing that.
Yeah, that's right.
And then I realized that was a job.
Yes.
It was the perfect job. And then I put in my head that I wanted to do that.
Oh, that has been a very common theme with everyone I've been speaking with here, is when you believe that you can do something, it opens the door for that thing to happen, right? So for it to materialize. Yeah. But I think a lot of times it is having enough faith to believe that thing could happen, right? So in your case, you were telling me a little bit about that you still own the IP. You started your own animation company, right?
Yeah.
And I can only imagine that must be difficult in Brazil because you're disconnected from so many different other parts of the world. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, especially by that time, it was really difficult because all the content that we watch on our TV came from either United States or Canada, or some place in Europe.
Okay.
There were no animated series made in Brazil.
Okay.
And also the computers were in the beginning, the animation with computers, so it was all more expensive.
Oh yeah. Well, when was this? Like what year?
It was in the 90s.
You started in the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh my God, really?
I was in the
Wow.
when I started, I was in the university.
Oh my God.
Oh, all right.
That's crazy. Because they don't understand, like kids, you guys don't, I said kids, meaning like I'm old now, but they don't understand, like, this is before, like, you had the heavy processors and, you know, and the they do stuff on laptops now, but, you know, this is way before all of that.
Yes, way before that, I used Photoshop when.
Yeah. Wow.
I was in grayscale, not color.
Oh my God.
Oh, sure. So crazy. It looked like it.
Yeah, they don't understand that. There were people out there that just understood what you mean, but most of them don't get it. I mean, that's when it was a lot of work.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, and it was a hard time for animation because it was too expensive. Even Disney was like running through difficult times because they couldn't afford having such a...
That was before Toy Story and before all of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember I came to the first festival I came here in the US, in LA.
Go in.
Was Animation Celebration.
Okay.
And then I saw Joe Lester doing a presentation about his first short about the baby throwing the kid.
I saw
Throwing the kid, throwing the toy.
Yes.
Yeah. I was at this festival, and at this festival there was also the first Simpsons pilot.
Okay.
Like 30-second pilots on The Simpsons. It was like everything was beginning.
Yes.
The cable TVs were starting.
Yes.
It isn't, and it was with like Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
Getting all the old stuff and airing, and then they saw how successful they were, and they started doing. So it was when everything was beginning, and in Brazil, as you said, we were like a little isolated, and nobody could understand why I wanted to do animated series. They don't even understand what was an animated series.
But wait, how did you do that? Like, how did you know about it?
Because I watch it, I love it, and I started researching in magazines about animation.
Yeah. And okay, wait. This is before Google.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing you got to say. This is before Google. So when you say research, we're going to the library, we're pulling microfiche, and you get to look and blow it up, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
No.
but I know what you mean. No, like, see, I have to, this is an inflection point, because the amount of work that it took to do research at that time was different.
It is because I think you absorbed more.
Yes. You have to, because you have to write it, and you have to pull the stuff up, and you have to flip the film out, you flip the little thing up, put it back down, right?
It was really hard work. And then I knew about the festivals, and then I just did a very short film using, I didn't have, it was like I bought my first computer.
Okay.
I didn't have like a pen.
That's right.
And then I did all the animation using the mouse.
Mm.
And then I was able to get accepted in a festival. Okay. And then as I travel, I started meeting people.
What was your first festival?
The first that I've been there in person was the animation collaboration in Los Angeles.
And that's where you met John Lass. And that had to be inspiring, right?
Yes, it was. And they were starting the Render Man on the softwares to get them this. It was like beginning. But I won a festival in Switzerland.
Okay.
It was a 1 minute festival. Everybody would do a 1 minute film, like with that very short film. And we won, but I was not able to go there.
Oh, it's
just on.
But that was a good exposure.
Japan. Yeah. And then that's how I started. To lead, I was doing like design, graphic design, because I couldn't do animation straight. So I was doing graphic design for a company like logo.
Sure, yeah.
Or paper work. Mm-hmm. And then with this money, we were investing in...
Yeah. So you were investing back into yourself, back into your business.
Yeah.
And then by doing that, that enabled you to continue to push forward with your passion, right? You could keep growing, right? Meeting more people, right?
Yeah.
And then it starts expanding, and then it actually becomes a thing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So then when did Luna come about?
And I had one show before Luna that was really famous, and it was called Fish Tuna.
Fish Tuna?
Fish Tuna. Yeah, it's a fish, I had a special helmet full of water, so he could go outside and meet the dry water that had never. It was like a planet.
That's cute. Just to know.
It's all about environment
Yeah.
and sustainability.
So are you like a scientist or environmentalist or what, like
Yeah.
on the side or something? Or?
I love these things, but when I was and with Loma, the idea was that when I was a kid, I hated science.
Really?
Yes, because of the way they teach.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, when I'm looking at your stuff, I'm like, how can you hate science? But yes, you're right. Yes.
Yeah, for instance, I had to do experiment,
Yes.
but I already knew the results. So like it was with the beam and to see the plant with light or not, and
Right.
the kid already know what's happening. So the meaning of an experiment is when you don't know
That's right.
and you discover.
It's just discovery, yeah.
Yeah.